A customer bounced a $400 check to my small business and then told me to suck it when I called him about it. I can't afford small claims. Please offer advice, I'm desperate. As the title says, a real jerk came into my flower store. He very rudely ordered 12 custom flower bowls be made for him. I made him his order and he picked it up. At the time of pickup, he was very hesitant to write me the check. He wanted to order more and then come back with one big check. I said no. Check now, please. He signed his name and tossed it to me. I had to write in the dollar amount. Now the check is bouncing. I have been by his bank every day for 2 weeks to attempt a cashier check, but he doesn't have the funds in the account. I think he uses this checkbook for this exact reason. The check was number 003 from the book. Does anyone have any advice? I'm crying myself to sleep thinking about this. I can't afford to open a court case. My current ideas are putting David E.H. Rem writes bad checks on my road sign next to a major road in town, calling his employer, anything else that is legal. I'm about to drive the neighborhood and look for my flowers. Also, through Google research, I see he was awarded $20,000 in PPP loans 2 years ago. Can I do anything with that? Please help me get this man. I just want to grow my flowers. Sad face. Update. The police just left the greenhouse. They collected the paperwork I have for the whole mess. When the officer looked at the name of the guy, he said, "Oh no, please don't drop the charges on this one. I want to see it go through." And then he sat in his squad car for a few minutes and made a bunch of phone calls. That's a good sign. Update 2. Thank you, everyone who encouraged me to fight for my money. I filed a police report. The cop came out to my store, and when I handed him the information I had on the guy, he chuckled and said, "Oh, this guy. If you want to open a report, that's fine, and he deserves it, but he always comes running when we call him." And sure enough, he showed up an hour after the police had left him a message. He said I had no right involving the police, and it was so far out of line that I need to appease him somehow with a discount on more flowers. He then demanded I call the officer while he was there so he could see me drop the report. I told him our business is done and stood my ground. It was great. He left, and it honestly felt like it was the first time he hadn't gotten his way in a long time.